What up? It's time. Time for day 2. We're 3 hours into Muchi. And now we're gonna see we just got stage 5. Then we gotta yeah, we are gonna get through stage 5. We're gonna route that. We're gonna figure out some problem parts on the early game. And then we're probably just gonna toss a run in and see what happens. I think it might not be too bad since bombs aren't required. We could just bomb the shit out of everything. I think that'll be a real thing. We do know we want to bomb like stage 4 boss twice for sure. Stage 3 is a couple parts we could bomb. We'll have to get good at getting the extend off that. That'll be a good one to practice. This time instead of we're doing main before, which it's super laggy, but it lets us state a bit. So I have the Steam one popped up now. So as soon as we get through on the routing on stage 5, then we just swap over and we're all good. I'll be a lot better. But before that, we have to do a singular run of Escaluda 2 to try to get a no miss. Oh, wait a minute. We got it. We got the no miss. I pull this shit up. I gotta just show a part of this. I just threw in like a few credits before this today. And we're not gonna watch the whole thing. I gotta look at this shit that happened to me. I've never seen this before. Where is it? But this big enemy here, you just kakusei it down and that's perfectly fine. Look at what it did to me. It just got stuck down here. I've never seen this before. This was in my clear run. What are you doing down there? I was terrified out of my mind. I'm like, there's no way we're dropping this run because I got like just rushed down by the boss. Like usually this dude is on the top of the screen like right here. He explodes a bit and then he resets out. And he resets like at the top of the screen. But here he just ran right in. I could not believe that shit. And it made like it actually made getting into the spot for the next section easier, but I was like, please. The run I lost before, I got to the final boss. And then I let go of bomb early. So I was super fucked. So I couldn't get to there. So I was on a stream of bad runs. This pattern, I still haven't figured out entirely. I lost three runs to this one. This one was spooking me a lot. Because I found out, you see these like green ghost people up here? I found out they got a hitbox and they move also like, I think a little bit randomly. There's probably like, based off where like the flowers are popping out. You got a good origin on them. Well, I was like, what the hell? I lost 3 of my attempts to here, just smashing into the green ghost. And we finally got a single run that could get past that, and then the whole fight's free. I'm ecstatic about that, because that means we can actually do the Galuda 2 video now. I was gonna do it before, because it's not too hard to get a 1 miss. But I was losing my mind trying to get the no miss. Because like Shin Saseri is you have to do perfectly or you die. The final boss, that flower pattern, pain in the butt. Stage 6 has a few execution moments in it, but it's not bad. Even like the dolls you could use Kakusei on and you're fine. Pretty good. Alright, let's pull back up the replay we're going to be popping. I think it's in the description still. This is Iwi's run. This is the survival run with S. We found we're able to macro a whole lot. It's a bit weird because with MAME input lag, it's like especially terrifying with the ultra fast ship. But what we're finding out is I think once we swap over Steam version feels pretty good. We're just gonna do quick route, stage 5. As soon as we got that, and we can just do like from stage start to stage end, then we're just gonna go in Steam version. So that shit's controllable. You don't have to listen to the safe state, low state shit where it's just constantly ringing. Aside from that, I haven't looked at the replay anymore. I was too busy trying to get the freaking Gluta 2, get the Gluta 2 clear. But now that we got that, we just hard focus on this one. So we're at about like 14 and a half minutes. That's where we've reached. Final stage. Final stage is like 6 minutes long with the boss. And this one's pretty hard. It's gonna be cool. So first of all, I don't think we had a state ready on here. Let's just snag that real quick. We're just gonna bomb here. The replay we're copying requires no bombs in the last stage. So we'll just bomb there real quick, get a state. And we practice everything. I'm curious how long this will take, because this stage can have a lot of execution, but now we're doing it fresh. Like, we learned a ton yesterday. Oh, thanks a ton. We got so lucky. And in the clear run, freaking one of the stage 6 mid bosses, instead of getting to its next phase at the top of the screen, it just rushed me down. I gotta show it one more I could not believe this shit. Look at what happened here. Which mid boss? It's this guy. This guy is like extremely standard. Like, we just Kakusam, we don't even have to switch off it for the gems. You just kill him, and then look at this. Ah, why are you on the fucking bottom of the screen? It's supposed to be at the very top. I'm like, that's so funny that that one got into the clear run. I couldn't believe it. Aside from that, every time I would drop a run, it was on this pattern. These freaking flowers, man, I can't handle them. They're pretty easy to dodge, but the issue is the ghost girls, the green ones, they move around weird. And they have a hitbox, you can collide with them. I dropped 3 runs to that. I was losing my mind. But now we finally got one run that didn't fuck up somewhere. I'm like, oh, we could finally do a video. It's been like 4 weeks. Distracted with other stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those ones, they're really easy until they're not. And it's like the one time they're an asshole and they just ram into you and you're like, why on this part? I've had that happen before to me. I don't mind dying on like scary points. Like dying on Shinsaseri, like first pattern was not a problem because it's just like we'll just eventually get one run that does it. But dying on a part that's like not an issue and it drops the run to it, then you're like, man, I didn't even get to gamble on the part that's actually mean. And now, time to learn. That's pretty close. Both of those are really close. Probably do the Galuda video by like by like Friday, probably. But for now, the only info we have to retain is how the hell we dodge this. We're really aggressive, so we have to see if it's like in stage 4 where you want to be up top so you seal everything. So up top, dip to the left, dip to the right. And there's 2 big enemies left and right. We might have to go through this one fairly slow just because it's gonna be intense. So we dip here. You go really fast. We're gonna focus there. I'll peep if he's super shotting, like, I think they're super shotting the whole time. Yeah, they are. So the movement doesn't need to be crazy, it's probably just one move. We have to make sure to kill the one on the side. We're just gonna play it safer. What happens if we just let the small guys shoot? We'll just do that for now, and if once we get in Steam version where we have a better control, then we'll mess around with just being on the very top of the screen. We could do this and then move out of the way. It's a bit spooky because these guys shoot because we're getting behind everything slowly. So yeah, so getting the super shot with super shotting with auto, where you're holding C and it's like tapping a whole ton. You're not focusing at all, and we're on S ship, so you move super fast. So if we don't want our options extended, or if we need to go, we don't need to go slow, then you super shot the whole time. But if you ever want them like coverage, like if you hold C, you see they cover a ton. But as soon as we hold super shot, they like collapse in. Yeah, it's like a exploit in all the Mushi stuff. This game's like fucked with auto fire. There's like optimal rates for damage and like for cheesing the score system stuff. So like the world record stuff, it's like very much there's a big difference between the no auto fire runs and the auto fire ones that have like a crazy setup. They have like the right rate for everything. We're just gonna stay down there for now. We're not gonna mess with up top. But once the second one's dead, the top right bridge is what we focus on. When do we move to the left of the bridge? Just as soon as it shoots, I guess. And we still macro that same as like stage 1. Or this one, what I noticed when I did look through here, yo, thanks so much, Steven. We got lucky. Oh. We had on Gluta 2, I kept dropping it on like the final bosses, driving me nutty. Oh, we just needed like one run that could make it through the flower pattern without dying. Top right, move side. Is this in the right spot? There it is. Alright, let's fill that out and get to the big enemy. What happens if we just stay here? That'll be safer for now. And we get to these guys that not up Bad spot. One day, as soon as we get through this, we won't have to deal with MAME. So we need to see, as soon as these enemies appear, we go. We need to see how we clear these guys out, and then we probably macro everything, something like that. And then we'll need to be careful holding on the far side. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one seems pretty involved, and we use the speed a lot. Alright, you get to here, tap down. Alright, we're holding dead middle. And then everything's lined up to hit the first big enemy here. And if... how high are we? If we're like midway to this enemy, you see how we can macro literally the whole thing easily? And get in a good position here. Let me just see, this dies. We're up on the bridge, we see the new enemies, we go left. We're waiting for the flyers, then we kill these, stay in the middle and move down. Kill you while macroing. And we're in a good spot for that. We're gonna try to reach there. Alright, where'd we get? We kill these, we hold middle, move down. Let's see how well we can deal with this thing. That's vaguely what we want, so we'll stay there. Ah! So for our, like, temporary routing right now, we'll just do something like this. We have to dodge those with our route now, but we'll fix that later. Kill these two, we hold middle, tap down, tap down. Easy and macro all of you. And then this should die, like, right now. So that's the general routing we'll do. What's the next step? We're still tapping. These that are still remaining, we'll just shoot. Keep tapping. Get top, middle. Easy to remember because the power-up carrier is just dead middle, and then the next section's dead middle. That's a big movement. Alright, at what point in these patterns are you dipping down and right? Before any of them hit, so we don't go in any of them. And that sets us up for here just fine. I will try and make it to the second cancel. So right after this one, we just keep tapping because these guys are gonna shoot. We're waiting for power up in the middle. We're in the middle. We go to the right. Clear everything out. Go to the left. Now there's big dude in the middle. That's when we have to dip to the left and get set up for here. That'll be the move. We just keep tapping. One in the middle. Something vaguely like that is what we'll want to do. We probably want to be high up so that we seal those enemies. What happens if we get here late? If we get here late, those Zakas come in and makes that scarier. Good to know though, if we get late, we still could do enough damage there, so that part's not an issue. What up, Metal Wolf? We're now in the thick of it, stage 5. And we're soon gonna get off of, once we get the, like, first initial routing of this, then we could get off of MAME and onto the Steam port, which I'll be happy with. If we get up here quickly, we don't have to worry about the Zako at all. Ah. Yeah, I want to hear the HD soundtrack. I want to hear compressed arcade soundtrack. I want to hear the main jam. Alright, where do we go after this? Big enemy up here. Just a line of 3 of them. What is that enemy up the top right? I remember seeing this part in the replay. It's like, I don't know how much we route at this point. You just gotta do a dodge. Because we still have to, if we dip off to the sides here, then we're not damaging, like, the main enemy there. We don't want that to shoot a bunch. That died pretty fast. Alright. So here's where we left off on our state. We get the cancel here. We move to the left. There's big enemy. There's 3 of them in the middle. Then we get in the middle. We try to hold. And once this shoots, we're trying to... Is it baited on you? So you, like, bait it to the side and then go in the middle. And you're clear for this. That'll be the move. We get these 3. Where our state's at right now, though. It's not killing them very fast. So as you enter, we dip off here. And then, yeah, once we got better dodges. Let's see, so... When it appears, do we go? Then we figure that out. It's gonna be weird to get the initial setup to, like, safely get through here. Can we just do that? What if we... Instead of trying to, like, dip off to the side and then go through. I'll have to look at it again to see how it deals with Zako. It's like, is there an issue with doing this? Then you get up here. It's going the other way. Like, right now that seems a bit safer. God, I'm so stoked to get on the Steam port. This shit is so hard to dodge things on. So, they were going... Can we just keep going in this direction? We can. We'll just state there for now. You get the cancel, we swing by, kill everything. We're trying to make it to the top so that we get this one. Now where do we go? We seal a lot of enemies. Because of our speed, we could get up to the top fast. Alright, this cancel dies, swing by everything, kill it. Get as high as possible so we could damage this. Kill all the remaining enemies, then we're back to the top left, so you're stealing these dudes. Getting some of those out of the way. Hey, see how they like dip up a bit? So whenever we go down, after we dodge this, we do the U. That sets us up for this one. We do that like in stage 3 also. Now we got 2. This is probably just the same thing, but now you just cut the other way. Wow, we got a lot of them back to back to back. That's mid-boss? I think that's mid-boss. I don't know. I can't get the input lag good at all. I got low latency on, but it's like Garbo. I could set it up in RetroArch, but it's too late for that. If you do RetroArch, then you could, uh, I could just cram run ahead all day. That's what I did with SDOJ. Like at SDOJ, it runs like better in MAME, but you can get the lag so much better with like run ahead. I wasn't sure how the slowdown would compare, so I just said we'll just chuck MAME on and that one will probably be. But I wasn't ready for how laggy it is. Luckily the port is not laggy, so it's gonna feel freaking awesome once that happens. Alright, let's get to there. We're surprisingly close to the mid-boss. This didn't feel that long. So what happens if we're like not at the top here? Can we still do enough damage? I don't think so. You kinda can. If we wanted to kill you first, instead of doing what I did, you probably go, I think they went middle, moving off to the right. That's not perfect at all, but we'll just stay there for a mid-boss. Let me see, do we want formation or trace? I'm pretty sure for the rest of this we're using trace. Yeah. This is not bad dodging. We gotta remember after this pattern here, so we do these dodges. As soon as we're in the clear, we move up in there. Because we're getting more damage on point blank per shot. It is sort of baited. You see how we're in the middle. We'll lean off to the side. Dip to the other side. By then it's dead. Wow, that's a... Yeah, that's... You don't have to dodge anything there. Let me just see, where was the starting position? Were we just on the bottom? We get a little point blank dive down immediately. I'm just gonna hold focus for now instead of super. We'll just get through it with focus first. We'll see what patterns happen if we don't like try to maximize the damage there. We're gonna try to go same direction as in the replay. That's where you want to go in. So what happens if we don't get there in time? We have to dodge this pattern. That one doesn't seem too bad. God, I'm so stoked to be off this. Alright. So I held focus for a lot of that, and it still killed it in time. If we, like... So we're, like, holding super the whole time, that's really, really easy to kill. We hold super and move down. We just bait these to each side and we're fine. This boss is not as bad as the ones we've run into so far. I don't remember how many mid-bosses there are on this stage. I feel like that's the only one. Let me just see. Do we have any more mid-bosses? No, we don't. This went a lot faster than I thought. I got plagued by, like, SDLJ and DFK, and even, like Escalada 2's got a long final stage. Where was the first enemy? So right after this, we position on the left. We don't want to immediately go under here because it's better to stream them to this side. This is all just streaming. Maybe we have a cancel here. When do you switch from? Right as soon as we get under this left enemy that does the cancel, you start super shotting. And then hope nothing squeezes by. We'll get to that point. We'll get to the cancel. So this dies. We start on the left. Hit the enemies on the... Going against the enemies, it's easy. Dip left. The right. Then make sure not to dip off the right side too much so we kill those plants. Alright, one more time and then we'll try to retain that. That left enemy that you go out of your way to kill, I bet that one's a problem if you don't. Okay, let's see if we can do that. But this... Was there just the one? So we're off here. We just follow along with the flow. We go up, and we're going slow, so we kill the plants. I tried to build extra room, but that might we have to do like an extra dodge there. Maybe it's a lot easier if we don't do that. I also wasn't killing an extra enemy up here. Like, when does that one occur? When do we kill that one on the left? Oh, I think I know what happened. They killed it. They killed the boss faster because they super shotted better. So they got 2 of those big enemies. If we kill it at like our pace, we only have to deal with 1, and then we just continue on and do this one. Like here, we got that gap where we would be getting that other one. Since we don't have that, this is fine. Okay, that's not bad. I thought that would be scary. I thought that'd be scary getting the cancel there, but we didn't have to dodge at all. It's just definitely does enough damage in time. So after we kill this swing right, get everything. They hang out in the middle a bit. I think they have more HP. When we see the shadow, we want to go from right to left on that enemy. So that these Zakos aren't a problem. And we have to do a cut. I wonder how hard this is gonna be. We just get before the big enemy shoots. These ones I don't... Not a big fan of how they shoot. Weird they give the big cancel there without anything on top of it. Like, I guess if you were on the left side, then you'd still have enemies on screen to fight with the big one. Or I guess they weren't planning on super shot. Alright, we get cancel, we swing everything to the side, make sure we kill stuff in the middle. Go from right to left on this enemy. Let's get to there. Once we get to, like, this lake up there. So swing everything here. This one, this middle one. We need to be more on the side. I'm gonna try just holding C on a... I need to get a hotkey that'll just do last name save. Whoop. How do you deal with the left side enemies? They're holding C there, I think. Let's see. No, they're just supering still. They just get rid of the big enemy fast, so the ones on the side aren't an issue. Yo, what up? We just start... Oh, I didn't do the timer. Shit. Oh, how long has stream been? Alright, we'll just add at the very end. We'll add 30 onto that. Yeah, we're past mid-boss now. We are getting very close to getting out of MAME, so we could just practice in the Steam port once we get the initial route of this. Yeah, I'm noticing it's a lot of... Oh, that is the Steam port, not MAME. Yeah, the timings are pretty fast. Luckily, the mid-boss that we just did seems like you just smash it. But there's a few parts I'm noticing that seem... Like what we're trying to figure out right here, this is after some of the first few cancels. Let me just remember where we are. 3 we gotta go back and do some work on. I think right before the extend and the extend are like things we have to look at a lot. Let's just state here so we continue onward. Get that perfect spot. I noticed, like, when looking at a Giga Wings type, is stage 5 the islands, or is that the pyramids? Oh, where am I? We get the cancel, we sweep everything, we kill this left one, we kill the middle one, now the lake is here. Once we're at the lake, we kill this one. Move up and around. Get you all alone. We'll actually state the very there. Yeah, the pyramids are crazy. That's like such a huge spike in that stage. I was watching one of the GigaWing, like, one of the runs where they don't do a reflect. And, like, that stage is just completely not okay. Let's get state right as that dies. Mm-hmm. What? I feel like right after the mid-boss dies on here, it's like a whole thing. Let's do that at this point, see if we remember how to do everything from here. We killed it slightly slow, so we just get to the last one of these before it's like a part of the static stage again. This was to here because we want to kill these guys. How hard this part will be is how reliable killing this cancel is before before everything like starts. Where did we want to be? I mixed up timings. I was like one step ahead. Or one like segment ahead of where we needed to be. You need to be here going right to left. No, we need to kill you first. Luckily the speed is so good. Do that one more, then we'll learn past this point. The cancels are terrifying. Like, the ones where they just gotta die. Like you kind of corner yourself until they're dead. That's the stuff that always scared me off, like Futari, like Black Label or whatever. Well, I've thought about trying that for score. And just not doing the, like, absolute optimal stuff. I learned from trying to do Galuda 2, like, optimal scoring. That, like, optimal scoring's optimal for a reason. That shit is hard. Okay, we have a vague idea of how to do that section now. We use the cancel, we kill everything while there's no bullets on screen. And we tap. We stay here for a long time. When is the exact time we have to move? What's the, like, marker? Is it exactly when it starts shooting? We'll just do exactly when it starts shooting. Yeah, it takes a while. That one too, stage 2 scoring is like, there's a lot. There's a whole lot on that stage. Got 8 trillion beetles, 8 trillion, those ice spike cancels that you gotta take care of. There's a somewhat recent run I was looking at that killed, it like no miss, so it got TLB. And it wasn't like world record scoring or anything, but it was like, scored like enough without being terrifying to not die on. I thought about messing with that. But yeah, I put like, I put maybe like 30 hours into Galuda 2 scoring when I was like newer. And I don't think I ever made it past stage 3. Alright, let me get... Where exactly are we? We get the cancel. Hard left, and then we're tapping. We're holding C. Look at our options. Because there's that one on the top left. We hold C, so we're still killing those enemies up behind there. We hold here, we wait for enemy. Let me just do that. Yeah, point blanking them, terrifying. Only time in Black Label I'm up at the top of the boss is if there's like a misdirect pattern. Or like, I'm like here, safety stuff. Do we need a better state here because we killed it late? This'll be fun. Get one here, this'll be a lot better. If it starts becoming Toho, like a Toho scoring, you have to like point blank the bosses like that. This is always funny when you're just blind going and shit works. How do you actually do that section? We're holding focus. And then holding C there. See the options. So we hold focus until this enemy's dead. And then you hold C so that this one in the back is getting hit. You move up out. Main Mushi is causing a lot of problems, actually. I think this was a mistake in hindsight. What we're doing is as soon as we get, like, enough to where we can just, once we get the whole stage down, then we're swapping straight to Steamport. A Steamport, we can only like go to the bosses and like start at the stage. But once we're like good for stage practice, then that'll be cool. I'm already missing what here. As soon as this enemy dies, we hold C so that those lasers go there. We went too slow. So as soon as you die, we hold C. Yeah, remember they went up and out. So you kill that second one, up and out there. Alright, once we're free of that enemy, we go and kill you. Make sure the Zakos are dead. Make our way to the top right. There's those enemies on the right, shoot him. I have a hard time doing just stage practice. I need to grind out my like 2-second save states. I did do that with Galuda too, though, for the most part. It's just labbing in, I've like played that game a lot. I bet when we got this really down, moving up and out there is really easy. So just holding focus, holding focus. We see that other big enemy, we're holding C. We kill you, kill these Zakos. And then we get the cancel on you. I'll do that one more time, and then we'll do the next bit. So hold focus, hold focus. The other enemy's in, we're holding C so our options can actually hit it. Move up and out, kill the Zako, and then it's just 1, 2, 3. And what do we see here? We got Beetle, Beetle, Beetle. I'm just seeing what we have ahead. Next part doesn't look bad at all, unless I just got lucky right now. Alright, here's the part where we want to know what we're doing. Here's our slowdown we've been missing before. Alright, let's see how we get to the... We get the cancel. This is after that whole section that we got done. Everything just dies one at a time. Oh, this is... I remember this. This is where we get a little bit of our point blanking. Crank up the counter. Where do we need to be to not instantly ram it? Just below the Maniac mode text is fine, probably. How scary is this right enemy gonna be? Probably not that much. This was that crazy bit. And they're not getting slowdown here, so I think the version we're playing is all jacked. Is that the end? Holy shit, this was so much faster than I thought. Okay, ideally we get here fast, it's 3 of them. And then past the 3, then we'll start the safe spot thing. Okay, we're testing a bit like how high up we could be without ramming into them. Ooh, that's a bit scary, that shot it does. They did something like this. Except we're getting extra slowdown that makes it way easier that you don't get in their replay. So when we swap the steam, we're not gonna have slowdown for this part. Just being on the side of it seems fine enough. We go pretty fast at that point. This could be a bombable part, if depending how hard that execution is. It seems like a really fun part, though. Up. This will also be easier to see once we got the HD, like where exactly they are, because all I see is yellow. How bad is it to just stick at the bottom? We might just stay at the bottom for safety, to be honest. We start up here. They didn't move as fast as we did to this part here. To go slower, you probably killed that one on the right side. Okay, I need to remember to wait for the dodge there. And then we start everything. I think this was where they macroed. It is nice for the... Okay, that's vaguely the movement that we have to do. Are we pretty... I think we're behind. Where was it? If we just stay down here for now, because this is really easy to dodge. I'm like, I don't feel like risking my life on that part. Right here, they went pretty fast to get off to this side. So that when these shoot, we just macro them all. We'll have to mess with that more, but I'm curious on the boss now. Final time we'll have to listen to that. Let me just look at that one more time. I want to know exactly how fast we move. They wait for an explosion and then they move to the side fast. They wait a pretty long time and then they macro everything because that killed everything on the right. You didn't have to like go up and around. We gotta see if it'll be that side every single time if it starts with the left first. Whole lot of misdirects for... So we're going middle to like top right on the like horn. But not for this one. Let's get to there. We get the misdirects to that point. Oh, why did that happen? Is it if we're too high up, does it switch to that one? No, that's right. We have to do that immediately on the first wave. Then we get 4 instead of 2. And then we do it again. So bait first here. Oh, it can be separate sides. So we probably have to get used to doing the bait on whichever side we get. Or it could be like where we're faced first. So if we're on this side. And here's 4. Oh. One will be faster. Okay, it's probably random. So that's why they're in the middle and then going off to the like right side. Get off the screen. If you're in the middle, then it's always baited good. And that's just 3, that bait's easy. I don't know what happens next. So we do the 3 baits. We hang out up here. Oh nice, we don't even have to deal with that one. So right after the 3, hug the very top of them. That's a spooky one right there. Alright, make sure we're in middle, so whichever side it picks, we're fine. We could probably always bait that one in the same exact spot each time. Because it's not like we're restricted to... We could always just bait it up here. Dude, I'm so stoked to be off the main version after this. So it's 1, 2, 3, except we need to do that way faster. We'll just bait him starting here, so it's easy. And we get to the other one. And those are so slow that that's easy to bait. Oh, what now? That's this. Okay, past that, that's fine. Once we get good at the baits, then that'll be good. Where exactly were you at the start? You're just hugging one of the inner sides. It's fine. Now we start... Nice, the legs don't have a collision here. We're gonna have to see that again. We just have to not go too fast to the side so we don't wall ourselves. That's a lot of free damage there. They're not super shotting. Probably dangerous there, but if you could, you'd do a whole lot. When you start shooting, you see the top kind of open up. Woo! Kind of hard to go left there. This one, I think we started up. I think I remember this one. You like started over here or something, and then like made your way around, and then back or something. So as soon as we finish this, I had a hard time going to the left. Do you just have to do it? I think you do. You just don't sweat anything and you just go for it. They don't go as far to the side. Alright, cool, we're so close. I need to be other side. So those back pods open up. Now we go. Ooh, that one's gonna be the spooky one. And then from here on, we just tap, and as long as they're tiny taps, then we're good. This is probably the final state, and then we're good. At what point do we need to go? Probably when we're just kicked out by you. Then I think we held focus for the rest of it. It's kind of like the DOJ final boss. I need to look at, see how they did this one. Voila! Obviously, we gotta practice that a lot, but the initial run through the game we kind of got. So now we can swap over to Steam and see how much better that feels. Where'd we end up? 329. We forgot to set the timer earlier. We're actually at like 4 hour. Alright, goodbye, Mame. Get the shit out of here. Now we got something beautiful. Let's see, trying to find... Where did I put you? IQC. Wait. I haven't been on this version of the game in so long. I got this when it first came out when I was new. I never tried, like, routing it or anything. Right now I just need to line it up for the stream. Whatever, we'll just not care about the white line stuff. Is anything cut off? That's... a little bit. Whatever, this'll do for now. I'm not sure, so all these ports, all these cave ports, they have an option in here. It might be in the main. They have an option to where you can, like, have it all anti-aliased. And, it does... You know what? Here's the plan. We're just gonna mute you. They have it to where you can have it blurry, but it kind of works better. Like, less sharp. Or they have it where, you just have it straight pixels, but it's not like, it feels like it's supposed to be aliased. We're just doing the blur, and if it's annoying, then we swap over. I don't think... Have they ever fixed this? I remember this being a thing. You go back out, and the background's gone. Alright, Espire is stage 5. I don't know if this game... I found out in Galuda 2, if you no-miss, the rank is different. But only if you no-miss. Happens in, like, Donpachi. Also in Donpachi, that's pretty loud. Let me know if volume's all jacked. Also, is this the arranged track? Oh my god, it feels so much better. Holy shit, I can't believe it. That is so much better. Alright, here's how you had it set up, I think. I was just doing this ghetto in MAME, but here we actually have... I don't know, I don't think we worry about rapid full auto. I think this is strictly, I think it's strictly a score 1. I think just the rapid shot is the damage we want. Like 3-2 is what we want with S. It's different on the other ones. I think W, you do something different. And then I want to see... As much as the arrange track or whatever is cool, I want to see what we'd be hearing during the runs. Okay, we have, yeah. I'm so stoked for this. It's gonna feel so much freaking better than... so much better than MAME input lag. The problem is we can't go anywhere. We just have to start from the beginning of the stage. Man, it's like night and day. Look at this shit. You go... I can actually move. It's crazy. Here, let me see. I want to see... Do we have formation or trace at this point? I think you get... I think stage 2 you get formation. Oh, we should have been doing it on here the whole time, man. Let's see if we remember this from yesterday. We went the wrong side. I remember we gotta kill the tanks before everything else. And we keep dipping the wrong side on those. If they spawn on one side, then you want to move the opposite. Here we want to start there because of the tanks. And then you come back around and the dandelion's good by then. Oh, let's see how hard this dodge is, I'm curious, because it... Oh my god, I can move! It's beautiful! I don't remember what happens here, it's just the triple. Alright, at what point's the first big enemy? Since we have the shadow, that makes that so much easier. I'm just focused on the tanks. Remember, we wanted to be up here and then down. I don't know if that dandelion got stuck because we were shooting it, or if we were having issues because it just happens late no matter what. That'll pop out and be vulnerable. We didn't route the very end of this, but really straightforward. But did we wait? I thought I changed that. Okay, let's see how this is on here, because this was really hard to dodge on this, and it's not bad there at all. Okay, it's when we hit phase 2 that it's the one where we have to be up top and baiting. Like here we start one side. Man, I just can't tell you how much better the port feels. Which it feels weird because I play like Galuda 2, and like Galuda 2 is laggier in the playing through Xenia. I'm not used to playing the best option. We're not gonna have to think about stage 2 very hard. I do want to figure out. But this is. How do we swap the boss tracks over? I don't know, we might just have 1.5 boss tracks for our run. Let's check, see how much we remember of stage 3 now. I don't remember, at what point do we want Trace? I think it's... Okay, I remember, on this stage, there's like one part where we have to leave it floating for a bit. Because we do want this for like these initial sections, because extending it like this makes it easier. Here we stay middle, move down. I'm glad I didn't completely forget everything from yesterday, because I've had that happen. So we wait for enemies, then we'll dip to the left. And these side ones that we really want dead, the ones that are causing the lines to happen. We didn't kill both of them there, but we can actually move now, so we could go back and get them. Alright, this will start here, and then we're gonna get 3 beetles right after. We need to go to the top left immediately, kill those. Now we're ready for this guy. Just very... Oh, nope, we need to kill these first. This thing's gonna be a whole lot easier, too, to also... Oh, that just died immediately. Okay, yeah, we wait here. Because that top part's gonna activate. Once that does, we swap Super Shot. And then it should die before we get rammed by anything. We cut back the other way. And this is gonna pop up soon. As soon as that dies, we're gonna start this section here. Because we're lined up with that enemy. Lined up with... I extended it a bit so we get hit. It is actually too behind. As soon as this triggers, none of these enemies shoot, so that's nice. Do we need to go to the side immediately? I think we do. The power-up carrier is here. Here's the weird part. Here's where the trace shows up. Because it bounced to the side, we gotta leave it over there. Nah, that's completely fine. I thought that part would be annoying, but it's not. The one up ahead here is something I worry about. This is fine. We could just react whenever these ones shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna hold C on this and see if that does enough damage. Because if we do too much on Super Shot, that's an issue later. I really want to know how hard this one is. Like, stuff's a lot clearer, too. Ah, there we go. I think you still get it even if you die. Yeah, you do. This was... We kill that move down. And then right here is where we get in the lane. To dodge these. Now we got another set of those. We're gonna hold focus now because we do dodging. A lot of the parts earlier that are too scary to super shot are now like, feel free. I don't remember where to start here. It's up here, we wait for 2. We're not hitting it, but we're also not dying. Yeah, I thought we were gonna need a bomb there, but on this version, it's so much easier. Oh! Oh, it's beautiful. So, the issue is, though, is, before we do runs, we gotta really know what we're doing on that mid-boss to get the extend. That one we're getting clipped on. And I don't think... Nope, not that. Is there any way to put it there? Nope, we just have stage 3 or boss. Now, I really don't know how much I'm gonna remember of stage 4. This one is a lot more intense. We're up here, we dip off to the side. Anytime these happen, we pop off to the side so we can stream everything at once. This was we need to kill everything, go around. Alright, since these are... Yeah, I think this is right. I think we hold C so it hits everything over there. Okay, this was the ladder, so it's just gonna be one more here, one more middle. Oh. This was like the flying enemies happen, we do the 7. And it would put us in a position to kill this really fast. This was the spooky bit, I remember. We don't want to leave any of these alive. We gotta figure out specifically which side we want to be on for each beetle. Because the Zakos, like, come at different paces. I don't remember the second pattern on this guy. We killed it faster than the replay. I don't know if that'll be a thing. This is somewhat the same time that we're supposed to, so it's probably not bad. I don't remember where we start. It's these two. We're like behind timing and everything. I'm kind of remembering what we were messing with yesterday. I thought I'd forget everything and we'd have to go back to MAME and like save state out some parts. But it seemed like the muscle memory worked. I think we wanted to be off the side. Because yeah, these are a problem if those live. Here we didn't want to kill the front at all. We just wanted to sneak in here. This we do want to sweep the Zakos. Then we get to killing this. No, we wanted to wait for the tail. And then you could more safely kill that head bit. This one I don't think we needed to kill the head either. And then instead of being on the head, right here's where we kill the parts of everything at once. I'm shocked we remembered the second F. Yeah, W... I was actually surprised when I saw this being the, like, survival route for the S at first. But there's so many things that you macro, which is real nice. Like, there's a big chunk of the boss patterns that we don't have to deal with. I just want to see the second bit. I need to see if this truly is random like we thought before. I haven't actually seen that end bit. I've been shocked at how much I like the speed on S. But it does cause some issues where if we fall behind at all in a certain section, like we can't leave our C option. And then like we just have a whole wave of things we just can't touch at all. Let me see the start of that stage because we didn't have a grasp on there. We had a pretty good grasp on the timings of the second half. A few of the details on here I didn't get. But here we dip offside. Okay, we just remember the order of those and then fine, we'll just go that direction. Kill all these go middle. That's what we forgot. We kill all these go middle. Then we go up and around that part we remember. Where did we need to go after this? After this one dies, you see the cliff, that's your cue to go here. You hold C there so it sweeps everything. You hold to the left pretty hard there just to make sure everything dies. We gotta remember that. So right after these underwater enemies. Holding there and down is fine. Was the laddering. This is wait for the flying enemies, immediately rush the side. This part's the one that's gonna be a problem. So we go right to left first, and then it's left. If we just remember right to left is how we start, then we're fine. And how do you start the mid-boss, and then we'll give it another try. And we needed to know where to start after the mid-boss. I think. And that gets to there. I think we can get to that point. Do we have to get to the boss in order to change the boss music back? Because we could just change stage music right now. And here we want to be in the middle. We kill you right away. We need to be less aggressive. Oh, Alright, right after this, where did we want to be? We wanted to be here because that's the rock coming up. As soon as we kill that left side underwater enemy, then we're good. We had to stay there for a while. We'll see what happens since we didn't. Seems fine, we still got most of them anyway. It's just laddering. Here, wait for flying enemies, then we're gonna do the 7. And ideally, we're just in line for this right away. We did that all wrong. We have to make sure we kill that first beetle on the right. God, we don't have states in this, man. We just gotta get there every time. I say this way makes it so you get very good at the start of each stage. We have to remember on that beetle we died to, we just have to stick on the first one before getting all the way to the side. We have to make sure that one dies. Why didn't that one die before it shot there? I think we do have to dodge it even with super shotting. I think I thought it would die anyway. We got too used to those beetles dying like right away. Here we're just gonna hold focus on for that part, just to make that dodge easier. Remember to hold C there, then we don't have to stick on that island for very long. We stick our options there and hold C, they also kill everything on that one. That's why we want to stay there slowly. You see that one tank that shot at us. We're not gonna do damage on this one fast enough. I think we're not gonna try to hard macro them entirely. We're just gonna make sure that they absolutely die. And this mid-boss is not bad. That's why it's nice not having an SDOJ hitbox. You can actually get through section like that. Where do we start? Here, as soon as stuff happens, we make the 7. If we went faster, it would have been even more safe. Here's where we wanted to... If we want to get rid of all those Zakos without thinking about them, and make the entry into this thing easier, we'd have to do that one different. We'd have to hold the options on the side more. This is the one where we want to hold the kill for a while. I think it is. Because then we sweep everything here without issue. And then this one we don't want the head of. Once you kill the wings, we just slip in and we're good. Kill the wings, kill the Zako. Well, this one we did need the head of. We need to use the cancel of the last one to kill the head of that one. This one we don't need it for. And since we don't have the island on this one, just go straight to this guy. Get in the cross section here, and then I think that's it. I'm surprised these weren't as a pain as I thought. Like, the other sections are so much harder. It's just, this boss is an asshole. Whenever we do runs, we're pretty much just gonna bomb the shit out of both of these phases, I think. When we're just trying to get, like, our first, like, just our first one. Because if we could just one bomb the first phase, that's cool. This is so much easier to dodge in than emulator now. And then we'll probably just always bomb there. That's the actual spot. Always bomb. So we remembered most of that. Stage 2 we remembered all of. Stage 3 we just, it's just the extend that's an issue. Now let's look at stage 5 and then we can do a run. Let's put on, Now we have to remember what we learned from stage 5. Actually, have we... Oh, wrong thing. And then we can actually do runs now. I think since we have so many resources available, because we don't have any planned ones. Like, since we don't have any absolute planned ones, we have so much room during our run if we ever mess up, or even on just the hard ones, we don't know what we're doing. This one has a mid-boss you could go to. I want to see the final. And then I need to see, can we actually change it back to original sound? I don't think we can. We'll just have, like, we'll just have original for everything, and then just 1.5 bosses, I guess. Alright, this was middle. After these two, we bait on a side. This is gonna be 4 now. These are slow, so it's easy baits. Unless you do what I did. I haven't heard this track before. This pattern's awesome. I think it should die by now. I don't think we saw this pattern before. I don't remember what this was. Okay, we're baiting to here. Oh, I can't stay. No. And this was the tapping to the side. Okay, I remember. I 1-2. But we went so early. Luckily, the only consequence for that is our damage. Because we're not getting the, like, point blank on it. I don't know to what extent sticking your options up on it does with the super shot. This we want to go fast on. Since this is slow, we might be able... Nah, we need to not super shot there. It's too spooky. This part we can, up until we have to actually micro anything. Alright, this was as soon as we see the pods up go, we'd start tapping down. And that's some spooky dodging. If we get here with the bomb, then that's what we do there. Or just get bomb that pattern. This one we need to just start and then just tap dodge. This was start at the top. We're gonna get booted out because of that. And then we just hold focus here. It is so far off to the side. Oh my... I think the stage 4 boss is harder, probably. That's at the start of this one. If we don't do the baits right, then we have a lot of issues here. Like, if something like this gets behind, I think we just have to bomb. Like, that's the main issue we'll have when we do our first runs. If something like that happens where we do it wrong and just drop a life for no reason. Ideally, if we fuck up, then we have to do a dodge instead of we fuck up and we just die straight out. At this one, we go fast on. Ah! Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try timing it. I'm gonna try reacting instead of preemptively going for that one. This first one, I think you have to preemptively go. Yeah, that one, we can't just react to purple and then go, but this one up here, I think we can. We just wait, purple, and we're fast enough that this is fine. We're just focusing this, we're not messing around. I really like patterns like that one. Let's see if we can actually do this one. This is like the DDP final boss, but like on crack. Where you gotta dodge each one like one at a time, but very quickly behind each other. We're gonna plan a bomb for that one when that happens. If we get here with any resource. Because it doesn't seem like this section we need to bomb at all. Would we want to go up here? Or does that cause problems because we get funneled like this? Like, make it really scary. Okay, I think if we just do the first bait right, we just react to the second bait. We bomb that one hard pattern. I think that one's fine. We're just winging it, and the rest of those patterns are fine. Now we just gotta... I'm gonna do one watch through of the stage 5s as a refresher from what we did earlier. And then we're just gonna dump a quarter in and see what happens. Oh god, time to remember. We're gonna play this not as high up as they did, just for safety. Even though the Zakos get shots off, if I just want to quickly be able to start doing runs, I'm just gonna go down more. We might have to grind this one out a little bit. I don't remember the timings exactly. It's probably a bad idea to do all those stages right after we just routed 5, but I got excited because the port felt so good. I wanted to see how all those stages were. Let's make sure we could do the start. See how hard that is on, We weren't doing those on emulator. We're gonna see right here how hard that was. Ah, that's not too bad. And these are so much easier to dodge here. Oh, we need to be up here faster. I don't remember where we wanted to be here. Here we needed to be up here and then like tapping. Alright, right after these die, we just want the jump on this big enemy. These won't even shoot if we're right on top of them. Let's remember the tap down there. We kill those two big ones, we're killing these, now the tanks are there, so we sweep the tanks, we wait for the flyers, we move. Tapping down, so that's a good... Alright, let's get to there. Let's just... I don't like doing this here for right now. Once I know what I'm doing, then we could do the actual strat for that. We want to get right up there after the big enemy. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna be tapping the starting section. We're not gonna get the jump on these guys, but they're easy enough alone. Problem is if this happens. Now we down here, because right after this dies, we want to get right up here. Now, I don't remember the positioning we wanted at this point. We wanted to sweep those fast so we get ahead of these guys. We start here, and then it was like tapping and it should die in time. Where did we want to be at that point? We kill you right away, kill you right away. I think we needed to kill these three fast. So we could position for the next section or something. Yeah, I remember this one was finicky because we had to go up and around or something. Oh, let's see if the C catches that. That's funny. I remember this part, you wanted to go like down and to the right, and then you cut and make it over to this one. Alright, let's look at the actual route. Because I wasn't sure how to initiate every section, so I didn't know how to begin the route. this much we got. We needed to be midway up the screen, so we could hard macro that entirely. Alright, here's where I didn't know where we needed to be. It was just right the middle. Set up for this first one, it dies before things reach you. Kill this fast one. I didn't remember what to do after these three. We just remember to play in the middle there. That's too much. Let's see. So this is what happens if we get on these guys right away. It makes it Dakos easier to deal with. This is where we middle and down. Doesn't seem like for that one we have to be as tight as the replay. Like our timing was all bad there. For like our first clear, we could wing a lot of this stuff. I think we want to be up in here. Kill this big one right here. There's 3 of them. I need to look at that one again. I forgot. Same there. That was one we needed to be in the middle, I think. And here I have no clue where we need to be. What was past this point? This was the sticking in the middle, actually. Or I'm not too sure. I want to see if we remember anything of the how to do the mid-boss. Mid-boss seemed not bad, I remember. Just like singular dodging, and that's fine. This one looks a bit spookier. This one was baiting, I remember now. So what happens if we didn't do enough damage? We have to dodge that extra one, which is not bad. Oh yeah, that one, you go like down, you go left, you go up, and you don't have to dodge it at all. Man, I can't believe how much I forgot of this stage in like 20 minutes. I'm like, we were just doing this stage. I don't remember anything about it. Let's get up to the mid-boss solid. Feel like somewhat confident. Then we'll just skip to the mid-boss from there. Where's the part I didn't know what to do? We get the first cancel, so we got till here just fine. We're in the middle. We seal a bit. Okay, I remember that. I didn't remember where we needed to be after this third one. Right after the third. We could play more on the left side and it'd be less frantic there. Is the cancel... Okay, past this point, I didn't know what to do. We'll just get you to the right side. And these are just back, forth, back, forth. Alright, we don't need that exactly for right now, but something like... I want to be able to do that badly, but I can't do it. What if we just leave a C option there, and then just do this? It's not the exact timing we want, but they'll work. Very top, so we seal stuff. Come here, and then we cut around. Okay, I remember that part now. We are not high enough for here, so we have to hold C to leave our options over there. We have to remember to get high up there. Oh, we need to kill these. I thought we were on the section where we need to be middle, like here. That's how you actually do it. You macro the whole thing. What if we sweep more of that side there? Because it makes the cutting back here so much easier. Alright, here's what happens if we're actually up top a little bit more. Kill this big enemy, it's 3 of them. Where did we need to be after the 3 big enemies? Why are you not dead? Hey. We'll just bomb and then make sure we got everything past here. Right after this first pitcher plant, we need to rush the second one. A lot of this we're just gonna wing in the first runs. From here it would be middle to the side. And I guess we just slow cut back after those first 2. Because this one will cancel in time and then everything dies till the mid-boss. This one we're not gonna super shot, we're just gonna do dodges on. This was like going here and it just dies before any dodges happen. Let's see if we can remember anything about the second half. Let's get our state to there. And then we don't have to redo the first one over and over. Oh, we do have to kill the mid-boss each time. One day they'll just put in like a save state option in a port practice mode. It'll be beautiful. At first patterns could be an issue. In trouble dodging that one. What? How did we position here last time? We're killing it fast. We didn't have in our state before where we had 2 of them. It's right to left, and then the last one, it's left to right. And then we'll just take it slow, and then we're fine. Alright, we go slow, get the cancel. You hold your C on the right side. Right to left on you. As soon as we see this pawn, that's where we get the one on the left. Kill the pawn. This one's all alone. Let's try a retain. We got killed the mid-boss every time. Woo! That one's a bit spooky. It's like we got that first one I'm having trouble on, and then second just pops immediately. So this is first one, because it's way more in the middle. Second one, we start from the left side. And we need to be here, leave our C option. We did that so fast. We need to be like several seconds slower to reaching the side. One right to left. Are we coming up to the pond? We are, so we get this left one first. Right after this cancel, that gives us the time to shred all these for free. This was just tapping, I think, with holding C probably to kill these. This I vaguely remember that motion, but not what we need to do after. Oh, hey. I think we got... Yeah, this one's got a bunch of the fun cancels. Here's the plan. After this, we're gonna actually dump a run in, because I think even if we don't have this stage at all on the routing. But probably by this point we'll have a shit ton of bomb. I'm kind of curious where we'd be at in a run right now. This was we react, and then we go. We didn't get the full wave that time. I wonder if that's random. Let's see if we could get this pattern. This one I don't think we've dodged before. That kind of worked. That's just the tiniest of tap. Oh, we need the other side. We wanted to be here. Uh-oh. That one we had to bait it slightly faster. Okay, we're just gonna dump our first credit in and see what happens. We'll get our lack of routing knowledge. Cover it by trying to get lucky. Yo, what up, Mars? Yo, real quick, before we start this, did you know that this shit could happen in Galuda? I didn't know that this could happen until my clear run, and it, like, scared the crap out of me. You know this boss, just the second mid-boss? Look at this, so he usually just sticks up at the top. He's fucking rushing me down at the bottom of the screen, man. I was terrified for my life of that. I was like, there's no way I'm losing the run because the boss just decided to go down. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm like, never in practice or even in emulator there. I'm like, I guess I just killed it at a time where it's like trying to like initiate moving down. And it just never lost that speed until the pattern started. I'm like, there's a good chance it could have just gone all the way down. I wonder if there's like a check in there that's just like stop you at the bottom in case you ever just go straight down. Alright, so we're gonna try first just initial runs of this game. We're not ready to like clear it. But we'll cover all of our issues with bombs. And yeah, I can't imagine for score. You like imagine you scored the whole game. You killed Shinsasari. Everything's going good. You're at the very tail end of stage 6 and the boss is just I'm like, I bet that fucks up the scoring route so hard. But that was the one that cleared. Dude, I got like I got good at killing Shinsasari. The flower pattern of the final boss, where it's like the two ghost girls at the top shooting the circles, died to that 3 runs in a row. Because I didn't realize that the little ghost girls had hitboxes, so I kept running into them. I'm like, what is going on? Am I going too slow? Yeah, if that fucks up your gold, I can see that being a problem. I'm like, luckily that is probably like some accidental frame perfect shit. I'm like, I haven't run into really any bugs in a cave game that I didn't try to intentionally do. Like the DDP, like a boss lock. Thanks. I'm gonna try to have it by Friday. That'll be the goal. I'm like, I could have done it with just like a 1 miss because it's just survival. But I wanted it so badly because it was like it's just right there. It's just like one less mistake. But now, doing first run of this game, we didn't actually route the first stage at all. I like one time I was like dicking around with the Ultra. So I'm like, I vaguely know where the enemy positions are. And it's the stage 1. So we didn't bother routing it earlier. But dude, we swapped off MAME into this, and it feels so goddamn good. I can't even describe. Like some of the patterns that's having so many issues with yesterday are like really easy on here. Because it's like it actually moves when you move. Oh. I've been pretty happy with S type for this one. I wasn't sure if it'd move too fast for the later hard sections. But like being able to just get everywhere fast is so good. And being able to macro some of the later boss patterns has been a huge boon. I vaguely remember like practicing this a bit in Ultra, and like you need the timing good for this guy, because that last one's all the way over on the right side. I don't know if I I would really want to tackle Ultra, but what terrifies me is whether or not I could do the light beams or not. Like, I might, before even, like, attempting Ultra at all, just see if you can just do Aki at all. And if you can, then it's, like, perfect. I don't remember where we need to be here. Oh, we wanted to be at the top, and then I remember. That's harder dodges then. I tried that, but I couldn't get auto fire to work. So I stuffed Coffee Pope into another one and hoped it worked. And I don't think it worked very good, so I'm... I was doing Coffee Pope a bit for SDOJ, because, like, RetroArch doing it is just, like, a disaster with slowdown. It's really bad in RetroArch for, like, accurate slowdown. I can't believe how good being able to move is in this. So stage 2, the only thing here I think can hit us, other than us being dumb somewhere, is those big enemies that shoot the pattern you just have to slightly tap. Like, these are fine. We went the wrong way. This was left to right, I think. These things. Those are the only things I think that could kill us. We're not gonna bother getting the chain on that. Yeah, I tried just like, I couldn't get the plugins to work just straight downloading Coffee Pulp. So I downloaded whatever recent meme is and then just stuffed Coffee Pulp on top of it. And I don't think that does anything. I'm like, I don't actually know how that works. You know what's interesting about this game? I see a lot of people complain about the purple bullets, specifically. I think I really like the bullets in here because I have issues with trying to... They like color code bullets like blue and red, like Ketsui style, a lot in these. So you can identify like which pattern is what behavior. But I have a really hard time dodging like blue and red together. Like my eyes can only see one at a time. So it's like everything being purple here. Yeah, we'll just, you know, fuck it. We'll do one reset and then... Oh, we gotta go back out. I'll just bomb there if that happens again. Past stage 3 is where we... Or, on stage 3 is where we won't reset. We just gotta remember the position of that big enemy so we're not flailing around when he shoots. And if we forget and then that happens, we'll just bomb. But that, I've been, since trying to get like Metal Black no miss into like Escaluda 2 no miss. I'm like, I've been wanting to play something where we can actually, like, not have to play perfect. So it's like, just being able to flip bombs around is gonna be sweet. Like, in the Gluta 2 route, for specifically the no-miss, we have to route every single bomb exactly. And like a lot of sections, if you... The Kakusei's, like, perfect. Like on the last boss, like you can't afford the last boss, like, not getting like the point blank for more gems on him. I remember this was like to the side, to here, it's this guy. I vaguely remember what you're supposed to be doing on this one. Never played a fast ship in Mushi, so it's trippy doing this one here. This boss is actually pretty terrifying for a Stage 1 boss. Oh. Alright, I remember it was here, and then once the enemies are about to curve over and down, then we move down. And this should not last very long. Almost rammed into it there. I will just remember where the big enemy is on this stage. Remember, just focus on the tanks, and that's how we'll orient ourselves on this stage. Oh, we need to go this side. There's a tank, there's a tank. Since this one's on the right side, we go to the left when we're killing it. We could kill those Zakos better, but it's fine. We move so fast, we could just clear everything. Oh, it's this fucker. I'll never remember where those are. We do want formation here. We didn't get any, like, long ones there. It made that really easy. What was here? This. We need to stop super shot and keeping them extended for this part. Where do we want to be? We want to be at the top here. We move over here as this starts. The rest of them are pretty easy from this point forward. We gotta remember that top right one, though. Right as soon as we kill this... No, it's the next one. So we get through... you guys, and then you're right here. I don't know what happened there. We have to wait for formation. Let's see what happens if that causes a problem. Oh, why is this happening again? Did we not kill a part? I think that's why we speed kill him right away, so that doesn't happen twice. You get like an easier one. Be like, why is it doing this? Yeah, you see it exploded. There's a part we didn't kill. Because we don't have formation, our routing's gonna be weird on the next stage. Because a lot of the times we'll leave our... we'll like extend our C a bit. Put all the options out. But we don't have that, so we just gotta wing it. Yeah, see, it's a bit harder to kill these. Like, if we route it, you could probably do the Gradius thing where you leave them where you want them, and it's fine. Oh. We need to just do one direction movement. I wonder how this part is without it. This one I thought would be a pain in the ass, but this one's pretty fun. Like this section. Alright, those are done. We're gonna get left first. We're gonna get 3 of these, and then we move top left. Then to here. We kill you before you cause any issues. We're gonna leave our options extended to kill both of these. Alright, where did we want to be? We need to go slower, so once this activates, we got room. I'm just gonna do some cuts to build us back more room. Give us... This should activate soon. Was that right? That was not right. So we just gotta wing it. Look at how nice the speed is for that, though. Alright, these enemies don't shoot now, so that's fine. Hope now they do. There's a power-up carrier here, so we don't have to wait for it to be traced, though. We actually... No, we do. Oh, God. Now we're technically back on route for the exact power we need. The issue is I'm not good at this part. If we started in the middle, it would have been a lot less terrifying. Here the problem is the two big enemies. There's the first one, there's the second one. We're just gonna hold C on this and see what happens. I still don't know exactly how we're supposed to do this. Are all of them dead? They are. Oh, we made it through. We haven't died yet. That's a miracle. We want to be in this lane here. These are the three. As easy as super shot during the whole time. I don't remember what was here. We could have done more damage, so we're probably gonna bomb if this looks scary. We need to be at the top starting that. Hopefully we don't have to use any more. I'm gonna super shot when I can, so we just make this last for as little time as possible. Alright, we've only dumped all of the bombs. But we haven't died yet. Left here. We need to be in the center, I think. For this guy. That's a bit hasty. We could have gotten shot by one of them that are just coming in. Leave the options over there, so we're killing... we need the... It's gonna make it hard once we go back around. So I'm holding the screen to the side so they can't shoot. These as flying enemies come in, we make the 7. Now what? I don't remember. This is good though, we got shots on it right away. We'll come back here once, we'll leave the... Oh my god! We gotta bomb this. We live! I don't remember what this guy is. Okay, it's easy pattern. We need to cut back because this one lasts a long time. Oh, what is this? This is it just dies. We have no bombs, so we just gotta dodge. Ooh, I don't remember where we need to be here. Okay, it's this. Is this no, it's these two. I tried to brute force that and just hoping it'd get through fine. Please cancel. Ideally, we don't super shot it till now. Now we cancel everything at once. We get the head right away. That one almost got us. I got lucky we moved up. I think I'm a lot more comfortable with this stage at this point, because these are really straightforward. Except you don't kill the Zakos. This one we do want to kill the head on. Please die. We have 3. We don't need the head on this one. We have 3 bombs. We want to make sure we actually use them when we're scared. Because we have so many lives, we could brute force the last stage. Boom again, the cross section of... We are going to use like 2 bombs on this boss though. There's a bomb though, that's nice. Yeah, fuck it. That's not good, but whatever, man. I don't want to waste all these. We have so much stock. I'm willing to just bomb spam the shit out of this boss. I don't remember where we want to be. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. We might have to do one more, though, depending on how this goes. Okay, that's fine. Do we still have one more extend to get? Like, I bet if we hit 30, whatever, we hit 30 mil, maybe there's another extend. We've died once. I don't remember how many lives we get. I think we're at 5 right now. How weird. We're almost there. The only issue is I don't remember too much on this stage. We routed this one today, and then I booted up the Steam version, and I immediately forgot everything. That's fine, though, because we only dropped 1 bomb. We are not far. I have to hold C now. Alright, let's try to focus and remember where to go. Okay. I thought I made a right cut, but I didn't. No, that one wasn't the one you get over there. That might have been an earlier section then. Like here, I don't remember where we want to be. This was the center one, right? Oh. Let's just get up here and... Oh, we need to go the other way, but that's fine. If we get the cancel, we're good. God, this is a disaster of a stage. Please give me the cancel. Alright, we made it to mid-boss fight. I wasn't sure. Should die now. And then this is the easy pattern, I remember this. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can remember where we need to be. This is, we're getting the second one, so we do it this direction. I didn't hang out on the side enough. We're dead. We gotta... Okay, this is one... No. All the sections are blending to me. I don't remember where anything is. Okay, this is one up here. And then we curve on the lake. We use this time to kill these guys. Now something looks vaguely familiar. I didn't get to the side fast enough. This is... Give me the cancel, please. Oh, this is gonna be a death. We'll make this last as long as possible, and then maybe we'll bomb again. Hey, maybe we go. Oh, I don't want to get clipped by a tank. Alright. We are... Could be ultra safe. So it's 2 bait. We can react and go. What was past here? We have a lot of bombs, so I'm gonna blow them if, like, there's a slightly weird dodge, even if they're not bad. That's fine. We're not fucking around with that part. Don't give me an achievement now. Give me it when we clear. Super shot, carry me to victory! That was the worst run I've ever done. We take it before the 5-hour mark. Actually, technically, we mistimed it. It's actually 5-hour. It's actually like a 5-hour 30-minute. We did it. Yo, I bet I can make the definitive guide on this game now. I'm basically an expert at this point. I can't believe how much I didn't remember anything going on stage 5. Yeah, we got lucky. I paid for that though, because there's those few sections where I tried to improvise. I tried to improvise a cut with like 9 trillion enemies. But that's the fastest I've cleared a cave game, so that's cool. I might like on my own time, like refine this really hard so I actually know what I'm doing. Instead of like 5.5 hours in, maybe like I'll throw in like 10 hours of practice. And we'll know like what the like ultimate consistency strats are. Like 1 through 3 went fine. 3 we bombed a few times on. We got carried by the fact that we didn't die until stage 5, and then we just kind of through full lives with all the bombs there away. That's the first time I cleared Mushi, though. The That's what's a little nice with these is like they make you have to dodge stuff. Like you can't out route some of the things. Yeah, we just you missed my no miss run of Mushihime. It actually went really good, and then I threw everything away on the last stage because I couldn't remember anything of the last stage. Yeah, and then yeah, that's funny though. Like did it very end. What did we learn from this? We learned don't play this in MAME, play it in here. It's unbelievable how much better it feels. I lost the replay. Alright, now we're basically ready for Ultra now, right? I mean, so the thing is with this game is like it's not easy, medium, hard. It's fast bullets, more bullets, and then hard. What do you switch to? I just dumped this on here. We're gonna see how long we last on here. It has more slowdown than arcade. That probably made some stuff a lot easier. 5 more hours? Yeah, dude, we're basically already ready for Ultra. Aki, never heard of him. I almost got gaslit into trying to learn. I almost got gaslit in trying to learn Ultra. Because it's like, it's actually not bad, the routing. It's terrifying, but it's not like... Or it's not like Futari Ultra. But what horrifies me is like is Omcol on one of his clears put down there where he's like, I routed the whole game in W, and then I just couldn't do Aki's light wave manipulation. That like terrifies me. Like imagine learning the whole run and then it's like, well, can't do it. That's the thing that's been terrifying me for Ultra. If like you ever want to like Futari God mode is way less of a huge jump. There's like good survival runs of Futari God that are Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We got yeah, it's like I think if you want to learn Ultra, I think the move is you learn Aki before anything else. And if you can do any version of any strategy that could be Aki, then you're like, okay, cool, now we learn the run. That's what I imagine it'll be like. I think I don't think it's as fast as this. I think this game's original bullets are like lightning fast, but it's the same in like Futari, I'm pretty sure. Where it's like it's not easy medium, it's fast or more. I've wanted to learn Black Label original for Futari just because I found a replay that no misses the game where they like they don't reach the rank cap. Like let me see if I can. Or you get your like your count, your scoring count, and there's in Black Label there's 2 rank thresholds. One which you hit like immediately, like 10 mil or something, or 10,000. And then like if you reach like it's something like 140,000. It's something in that range. If you hit that, then all the bullets go way faster. So I found this route for original that's like super clean through the whole game. And then they specifically go out of their way to not hit that second rank threshold. Yeah, we just gotta rely on like those hacks that'll like for like the Yagawa games that'll have your like actual rank on there. I need to do a Yagawa game. Like, I really like those games. I haven't cleared any. I'm like, it's like me with like Escalada 2 is my favorite shmup. And I cleared like 50 games before it. Cause like I just never did for some reason. But that's what's nice now with like the main plugins for all the Yagawa stuff have your rank on there. Uh Abara, I'm pretty sure there's a thing that shows your rank on there. All the ports have rank things. I heard you can emulate PS4 now and play the like PS4 ports. I've been working on DDP2 all. It's not at a point to where I could like do a run right now, but that's one I've been working towards. Uh, the issue is 2.5. 2.5 spooky, but I think you just say fuck it and just bomb the hallway of hell. I can't consistently like get a rhythm for doing that bit. We did a stream on Dragon Blaze. We cleared that one pretty fast. That's my favorite Psycho game right now. That one's awesome. That one's like it's less of the things that people hate about Psycho, like completely unreactable bullets. The patterns are interesting. The dragon you shoot and being able to plant it somewhere is good. But it still is 100% Psycho. Dragon Blaze is cool. DDP was my first cave that I ever popped open. That game's sick. I'm eventually I should just do runs of it. I always over practice. Like this is an excuse to get me to just say fuck it and just do runs. Is just streaming these. I like don't like doing runs unless I'm like omega confident and going through perfectly, which is bad. You need to do runs to see where you will fuck up. And then you practice those parts. You don't just get in practice hell for forever. So at some point I'll do like 2 all attempts in DDP, even if I'm like not ready for it. Just to like get experience in. Cause I'm really sick of going for requirements. Like no missing Escalada 2 was driving me nuts. And yeah, I know some people like just do runs and you can't get them to practice. I'm the other way around. I'm like training mode is like the best thing ever and doing runs is fucking horrifying. But yeah, I don't know what people did in arcades. Like the super players would just all pitch in, buy a PCB, grind it at home, take shit ton of notes. But like playing like just walking in the arcade and trying to figure out a game is crazy. Yeah, it's so less stressful because anytime you die in a practice run, it's like I have a new data point on like this is a part I could potentially die on and then you could go and fix that. You do full run and you're like I gotta perform and shit's fucking terrifying. Alright, speaking of perform, I gotta. Here, I'm gonna pull up the Escalada 2 thing again. I finally figured out that other stream we had was streaming Galuda 2. Here, let's get you above everything. I gotta show something. I figured out how you like 100% deal with Shinsaseri. Alright, where... I fixed all the problems that we were dying on stream for the last one when I was just going for attempts in this game. I found the secret to this pattern, which is you're just holding on this... whatever. Where is it? I was so sad. We were researching that one stream, and I found out that, like, with Ageha, right here, instead of bombing, you would focus. You would, like, rush around the last pattern, and you get in the safe spot. But, this character takes too many gems. But like just turning on and off Kakuse, you've lost too many gems that you can get with like holding laser. So we couldn't do that strat at all. But like I found for this one, I think you hug as soon as you reach the halfway point, then you get like really aggressive with moving into like the next two lanes and you have enough space. But the real issue I had was we kept getting to like here. We kept getting to this point where we have the bomb. We need to point blank her for max gems. But if we just bomb straight on top of her, you do too much damage and you don't get your gems. And if you hang back too much, you don't do enough damage and then you just get blasted by the next pattern. I fucking finally found how you consistently do this shit. You hold back so this chain is extended because this turret blocks some of the damage. You wait till you're at a pixel of bomb left. You hold here for like just a little bit, and then you hold forward so it absorbs some of the damage. And then she doesn't move really. She doesn't have her cave random movement really. So you just hold top right, and even if it shoots, you get the point blank. As soon as I got that down, I never failed that part. Made me so happy because that shit was so inconsistent, and you could just shred the final pattern. Anything fun happening here? I don't know. This one just went cleanly. The only weird thing that happened was that thing earlier was just this motherfucker doing this. Just charging the hard bottom of the screen. Yeah, it looks annoying, but like I think that was the move. Just as long as you hit for like a second on the extended chain and then you hold up, it had so much more leeway than the shit I was trying to do earlier, which was driving me loony. The actual like part that was fucking me over. This boss right here, so we want to point blank her for gems. I don't know why, but I could just not deal enough damage on a lot of runs to here. I found if I like before this pattern comes out. That's the only scary point up until like Shinsa was that one right there. And then I found out we were eating shit on this thing. Is this the run where I think look at the laser hitting the very top of the parts? I think I was literally not hitting the top. See, my laser's not hitting it. God damn it. Well, I found out if you kill this fast enough, if you dodge this section on the side of the screen, these like pointed bullets can't hit you. If you're like on the hard left, and then makes that whole section way easier. I found out I kept fucking up this pattern on stream because if you just follow it, you'll get like railroaded off high into a corner. I found if you wait till this opens up, like you kill this pattern, you move off to the side, this opens up. As it moves up and it's like activated, then you start moving. And it makes it go like back and forth. So now you're in the middle. For some reason, that shit was like, I just could not do it in that one stream. I don't know. You know one place I dropped a run? I dropped one right here. I just didn't undo Kakuse fast enough, and then you don't have gems for the final. Fucking, I'm done with no misses, man. They're driving me crazy. That shit's... I want to not be perfect anymore. That's why this was nice. I could die like 400 times. Oh, that's pretty mean. That stuff always gets you if you like if you do your save states and then you get really good at your save state and then you do a run where things are slightly different and then you get jump scared by something like that. Yeah, we got the clear. It basically went perfect for stage 1 to 4, and then we dumped all of our lives into stage 5, and we cleared with no resources remaining. But we got it in 5.5 hours, which is cool. At the right height, there's consistent safe spot. That's pretty cool. And I need to now that I have more context of Galuda 2 survival, Galuda 2 overmode, I need to like super look at the scoring runs just to see how they are. If you watch a survival run of Galuda 2, shit's like 25 minutes. If you watch a scoring run, it's uh like mid late 30s in time. Thanks for the congrats. That's what's cool about the modes. Like this is something Cave like desperately needed, cuz if you show somebody who's inexperienced or doesn't know like the process of learning a cave game, if you dump them like DDP, what happens? They like make it stage 2, they die on the stage 2 tank and that's it. And then it's like they just keep redoing the first 2 stages over and over and dying. Like having those difficulties is sweet. You like move from one to the next, and then it's like I'm interested in normal mode, even though like since the modes are so different too. Like I'm interested in original. I didn't even think about like the arranged stuff. Max is cool. I think Wes just got a Max Ultra Clear, which is absurd. I'm like normal Ultra is crazy enough. Here's what we're gonna do actually. We're gonna do a blind run of original and see what happens. Like 1.5 in original? I actually don't really know all that much about 1.5. Let's see how far we get just going blind in original. I've like played it before, but I haven't routed it or anything. I know you want S power here. That's what interests me, because M is dog shit in 1.0. Like you don't use it, but I heard it's like god tier in 1.5. That's an extra thing to get you to do the other mode, like having a shot type that's like actually works. That like would otherwise be terrible. It's like playing a fighting game or something where in the like current mode they're like characters like bottom tier, and then they're like goated in whatever different version or different game you're playing. You can already tell the bullets go way faster here. I wonder how exactly difficult getting a M clear on this is. I've seen Asagami has like an M clear of Ultra. That dude will like take a game and he'll like get the perfect run of it with absolutely every fucking shot type and everything. And then like dude has like every variation of a possible clear you could have of like SDOJ. He's like, I got clears of every single ship, of every single thing. And also, this one is like no auto bomb. We still kill Hibachi or some shit. I'm stealing his route for DDP 2-all. One of his recent CL routes he did for that's really good for the 2-all. And what's the other thing or yoinking? Oh, if I thought about doing loop in 1.5 in DFK, because the DFK like one loop is not bad at all. I don't want to do a really hard requirement. Like I don't want to do like a Katsui Ura, where you have to like it's agonizing to ever reach a loop. So like having like an easy first loop into like crazy second loop. I think DFK might be a fun one. But I gotta get the DDP one first. And then I looked at Donpachi. Plasma's got like a god tier routing for Donpachi that's gotten me want to do it. Yeah, I know that feeling. I was worrying about that Maniac also. Like especially too since you're doing the score stuff. I wonder how much of the routing carries over. Probably none of the point-blank stuff we probably want to be doing without knowing specifically what will work and what won't. Bullets are really fast. I know on a original you like milk the shit out of the cauliflower or whatever. The dandelion, not the cauliflower. Woo! You'd like do stuff like this where if you're shooting it, it like won't open up if you're like point blanking it. You like hold there for as long as possible. I think that's what you do in Maniac also to like crank the counter. It's the king of getting clipped. I had that feeling sometimes in Ketsui when I was particularly annoyed at like dying in a spot in Ketsui. I'm like, fucking, I don't think I even did anything wrong. Which is wrong, you, like, I know you put yourself in a dumb position and that shit could happen more likely, but like, I'd get so mad at like random spots in Ketsui where that happened. But then Ketsui would bless you because it's got the tiny ass hitbox. So sometimes it just lets you get away with stuff. Man, I'm surprised at how fun S is. Just you go so fast. Without it feeling like bad. Like if you play like a fast ship in like a Maho Daisakusen. You play a fast ship, but if you're not using like run ahead or anything, if you're not using run ahead, shit's like really hard to control. Or even just like Garaga in general with like a fast ship. Let's see how this goes. I think we want to do the same thing. We need every part dead. Oh, that was so close. Oh god, these are so fast. Oh, those kind of ghosted a bit. This one's pretty similar. I think it'd be fun to tackle this mode too. I know like Jamers has a good run of it. There's another run that's like Jamers. That does like the... Dude, so we did a... Wow, we have so much room there. It doesn't have the raining ones. Dude, so when we were doing the Raiden Fighter stream, there were so... The bullets shocked me with how fast they were. I went and looked Raiden Fighters 2. They like dialed that down so hard. I'm really thinking of learning Raiden Fighters 2 for score at some point. Like, I haven't learned a score game in forever. But I've been watching Andrew's runs of the Raiden games. And like, he's got the god runs of like doing all the scoring strats, but also like not risking your life. Like, they seem really consistent. They've got me wanting to try to learn them. Like, I thought about Raiden Fighters 2, like, learning Flying Ray. That one looks really fun. I learned a little bit of the scoring in Raiden Fighters 1, but I think... some of the scoring parts are surprisingly hard in that one. Like getting the stage 3 boats, killing those at the same time is surprisingly hard. What's he doing? You know, I said this was a blind run, but all the enemy positions are the same. So it's like... It's not actually blind. And the... Woo! That... I'm gonna be scared the next time we see that. That was pretty spooky. I think we won't be here. So I won't look at chat so bad, but these bullets are so goddamn fast. I'm like, I need a break point. This game has a long counter at the end of... Oh god. This game has a long counter at the end of stages. I also didn't get formation here. You probably want formation in this mode also. Look how fucking fast these are. But they're They're fast, but they're not at... I literally dropped the stick. I don't know if that would show in the video. That's pretty funny. I like slammed the stick so far to the left that my hand slipped off. Where did we want to be? I think there's a power-up carrier right here. But these bullets are fast. They're like booting us out. Ooh, we did the opposite. We had Trace before. When we wanted formation, we wanted a... I'm sure it doesn't matter. This was the part that we had trouble with on Maniac. Ah, that was unfortunate. I could have waited for one of those to be Trace. Alright, we'll actually use our bombs when we're spooked. Oh! Like, that one might not have been necessary, but we don't want to die with full in stock. Wait, does this not get shot? It doesn't take damage on this one. I guess that makes it easier. You can't, like... You don't have to manage damage. Like... Ooh, this run is in peril. We are gonna make up that life loss cause here, but... I bet we treat this the same way. So like at this point here, this is when it does the 3? It does. Like how everything's like familiar, but this run is super toast. Oh yeah, if your mental is not good, that shit is so easy to spiral. Although I'm just trying to make it... That's alright though, you got the capability to make it through. It's like, even if you have a session that feels ass, and like you don't do as good as before, it's not like you degrade. It's like you just have a bad session. Woo! Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna beat the rest of the game. I'm pretty interested in going through original too, and just seeing how the routing differs, since you want to be using S for original also. Usually we have Trace here. I wonder, how are the double beetles in original? The Zakos aren't that big a deal, so that part's easier. I will just grab Trace. What were you? Like, this one's way different. This one's the same. Oh! What is this pattern? Oh god! Oh! We're gonna try this. Oh! We gotta not be on the top of the screen. We don't have as much leeway as we do before. Before the Pulitzer way. Actually, I'm gonna make sure all those Zakos are dead. I wonder how different this part is. Because the Zako shots are really fast. But those didn't shoot, that was nice. Oh, good god. I hit an angle I wasn't ready for. We didn't get the cancel for these guys, but it's probably way easier here. think we wanted to be up here. I think this is the part where we're tapping like that. Is this the one we wanted to get ahead of? No, it's not. But luckily we have room on the right. Oh, dear God. This was the one you wanted to get the head rid of. Do we have any scoring extends? Yeah, there it is, the 50. The run's basically in the back. I got 1 life, 2 bombs, and no understanding of how stage 5 works. Oh, help. Help. Oh, is this guy an asshole in a... Is this guy an asshole in a... in original too? Let's find out. So far, having a S made that... Oh god, that shot so low to the ground. I did not want to see any more of that. Woo! I don't need any more Psycho bullets. Give me something like this where we could last a while. Actually, if we get really lucky, this can technically clear. It'd be funny if we just didn't dump like 3 lives on stage 3. Luckily, none of my information about Maniac mode will hurt us here. Because I don't retain anything from Maniac mode on this stage. What the... Oh, please die. We got like no slow down. Let's see, do we do the same thing? No, we need to be lower. I keep forgetting the Zako shots are lightning fucking speed. We should have died there. I wasn't ready for the Zako on the side. Please die, please die. Fucking, there's no slowdown on those. It's terrifying. Woo! We're in a bad spot. Please. Ah! I feel like I'm playing at like 1.5 times speed for everything. Please, are we at the mid-boss yet? Get me out of here. Woo! We had 2 bullets there that should have killed us. This isn't good. Give me the cancel, please. Oh! Is there a cancel on the right side? Or left side? No, there's not. But we're here. We made it to the mid-boss. What the fuck is this? That's such a tight for that. That's not good. Oh, I could have made it if I, but I got way scared. This one might be easy. Oh, it's harder than Maniac. I no bombs, so we get the no bomb power up where we just gotta raw dog every single dodge. So you just go for things. We got nothing to lose. That we should kill the enemies. Thank you. Dude, S is so much fun in this game. I can't believe it. These beetles aren't bad. Uh oh. Glad it didn't shoot a pattern for like a... had a second like harder pattern. Ah! This mode is a lot of fun. Like just the like pace of everything is kind of wild. God, the Zakos are terrifying me. They're shooting from the bottom of the screen. Give me the cancel! Ah! I didn't think that one would shoot so fast on the bottom left. We're almost there. You see this? Ah! Give me cancel! Ooh, you like that one? No! This is the very end, though, I'm pretty sure. Aki, you're in trouble now. I got 4 bombs in a dream. I'm not gonna bait at the top. I'm too scared. Oh, this is different. This is not the same. Oh, this is like a Diojo. I'm not dealing with that shit. Where do we want to be? Was this gonna go for a while? Ooh! I'm scared. I only got 2 more. Just take your time. Yeah! Hey. Yeah, stage 5 boss a lot easier than Maniac. Yeah, I like first one wasn't bad. That was pretty funny. I thought there was no way that would have cleared. Boom, now we just need to get Ultra real quick. That shouldn't take very long. Like, you guys got some time? We'll just beat Ultra in a few. Just playing the clear happens. It's cool when you get jump scared by a clear that you're not expecting. There's another full. Actually, we made it there with 1 bomb remaining. And that mode was a lot of fun. Like, just how fast-paced everything was. I need to go back through Maniac and, like, get that, like, really solid, though. Oh, we're not saving that replay. What's the... Yo, Ultra is something else. It's... Like, I constantly look at the... whenever people post in, like, the Mushi Discord. And it's constantly things on Ultra that are fucked up. The terrifying thing is when people talk about, like, the RNG. I'm like, oh, don't tell me that. I'm like, the only reason I got through Galuda 2 is because there's... Is there any RNG in Galuda 2? Like, at all? Like, a RNG that actually matters for just, like, just clearing? I don't know. But... Ultra Super Psycho... I think the move is if, like, you don't want to hit Ultra yet, but you want to still go up 1 step, like Futari Black Label God Mode. A little bit in the scoring. The biggest RNG in the scoring for me is me fucking up timing so everything's out of sync. Oh yeah, there's the The stage 2 RNG. Yeah, yeah, that stage 2 fountain. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. I remember like when I was first labbing Galuda 2 and then being like, "Huh, why am I so down on gems?" And then I keep looking at the replay and then look at mine and then I realized the two fountains were giving me gold on my like whatever state I had. It was either like they got gold and that was the best or whatever. Dude, beginning of stage 6 is like fucked up. I don't even want to imagine it for scoring. Just living on that section is hard. Like for some reason, I kept getting my ass beat by this part. For some reason, this part was giving me so many problems. Just the very beginning. This part right here, I couldn't figure out how to deal with the like spinny dudes. You need to be on the left side so you can slowly go and like kill those because they cause so many issues on the right side if they live. But like they like wall you off from going that way. Like this way. And then the Zakos come in. There's not like an easy way to get over there. I can't even imagine for fucking scoring. I'm gonna pull up like who's the GOAT Escluda 2 player? A 3-letter name, I forgot. He's a bit weird with how the like your focus speed is hella slow and the options having the weird homing. Go straight up top. Yeah, I think Yo's was who was trying to copy their shit. Okay, we're just grabbing this random replay. I haven't seen any of LYX's. On one of those arcade streams where they got like the cabs running. You have random god players pulling up to them. Hey, this one's a no miss. Here, I want to see from Shinsasei. You fall behind, you get walled. That's terrifying. I want to see what a scoring run is like that and clears Shinsasei. Do you know, sometimes I feel like I don't get this. I thought this, you see these like, all these lasers that go out? I thought that's the signifier that you hit Shinsasei. Look, I'm... Oh my god, it's showing the wrong side. Alright, fuck it, it's Yaz. You know these? So like right before you get to Shiseri. This is the first YouTube link I clicked on that was Yaz and higher than 1 billion. So like I thought this was the indicator that you hit Shinsaseri when you get to here and then these lasers go out. Like right here, I thought that's like, oh, you made it to TLB. I feel like that didn't happen in mine, or I was just blind and not paying attention. I might have just not been paying attention. I want to see what the scoring run's like for this. You know, I'll be mad if, like, going from the left side is way easier. What the fuck? Oh, if you leave any, then she just shreds anybody who's alive, and then you fight her? That's cool. Dude, I'm about to be really fucking sad right now. Why does he end this pattern in the middle of the stage? My dumbass can't, like, make it... If I go on the right side, I make it all the way to the left side. How the fuck does he end it there? Oh, I didn't know about that. That's fucking mean. That's pretty funny, though. I would lose my mind if I dropped a run because of that. We go in with not full gem. Do you use Kakusei and then get to the top, or do you just small bomb? No, you're a fucking gamer and we're just gonna dodge it? I don't think I've ever tried to dodge this. Gotcha. I might mess with that then before I give bad information when I do a video eventually. Yeah, I wonder if, like, the intended was to make it to the top, but he just didn't make it in time, so he said, fuck it, I'll just dodge it, you know? This is the one I'm really curious about. We saw a replay earlier on the survival run how you get out of this pattern. But it also blew the entirety of Kakusei on him. Yeah, we just stay mid. I thought you had to get out of that pattern at some point. This one I actually found not too bad. It's still terrifying and you don't want to have to do it. Well, like, compared to the other fuck patterns she has. Okay, I really want to know how you actually do this one. Did we just start high up and then we're in a good position? Because cutting hair seems really hard. Yeah, yeah, is there... I think there's... Technically, you can go in between them. I'm like, no fucking way. That shit's nuts. I haven't actually seen this pattern before. This one seems not bad. It's probably more fucked than it looks. I'm like, I wanna bet my runs on that kind of dodge. It sounds terrifying. Dude, this fight is so long. If you've had not Asagi just cheesing the whole fight. I do not blame you. Dude, and it loops again, man. Gotcha. Thank God there's some pattern in this fight that's not completely fine. This one is so messed up. Man, look at the juice. Alright, how's the... I haven't seen how you score this stage at all. So we just need gold. That's the fastest 400 gold I ever seen. Oh, that's a cool way to do it. Oh, good Christ. That's not okay. That was like the scariest point blanking I've ever seen. Oh yeah, those like middle enemies dump a ton. Then we keep it going. I love it when you Zeshikai, you get out of Zeshikai, the bullets are still around, and then you start a new chain with the ones that are already from the last one. Good God. See, the terrifying part here is not all those absurd ball of death above you. It's the fucking gem counter, from what I remember. See how they like... You have no gems. You have no gems, and then you get one right as you like re-enter and then kill a thing. I had a hard time doing that. That one looks fun to do normal. That's a cool pattern. When I do the overmode is either plan bombing these, or you do so much damage that you shred these before anything happens. I've actually seen these patterns normally. Yeah, a lot of the Zeshikai overmode ones on here are like you'll see a run where maybe they get to stage 6 with 1 death, and then they just fucking throw everything on this stage because this stage is psycho on overmode. It got me to switch to Tateha before I realized that she's even harder. That one's tight. If you like tapped the wrong time, you're toast. How many gems do you have? Okay, it wasn't like intentional or anything. Alright, here's what I want to see. We're gonna go to the dolls. I want to see how fucked the dolls are for score. So we have a shit ton of gold. Yeah, reset. Shit run. Good God. Do you see how fast that like one bullet that was horizontal was trying to snipe? That's cool. On my run, I could have used more Kakusei here to make it easier, like these enemies. I just did the around the world and hope it worked. Man. Good God. Fucking... Yeah, I guess you cleared it out. It's funny how, like, chunky the run is compared to, like... This run is literally twice as long as my run. This section is so fast if you don't score it, man. Game's so goddamn sick. Jesus Christ! Like, you have those runs where you kind of wing it and do crazy dodges like that. But, like, them being, like, required for going like that, where it's like, okay, now I gotta perform some crazed sequence of dodges, is horrifying. This one's not bad. I should have learned how to do that one in case I fucked up the bomb stuff. I threw a run here because my planned bomb I let go too early. It fucked with all my timing on everything. This is a cool pattern, actually. And that shit is not intended to be dodged. They're like, we want you to get your big Zeshkai cancel here, or you're fucking toast. You've made this last too long. I can see if you start in the bad spot how that one would be a problem. This one's cool, how you can stay up at the top. Nice, get the look at that fucking 250 gems. I bet you fucked the timing on that and it feels so bad. I did the strat here where you hide one of them off screen. So they're only like one of them could shoot. Dude, I fucking hate this pattern so much. It's like really easy unless it's not. I kept running into the ghost girls. I wonder if this is pretty much similar. I was scared of this pattern until I found you can ignore all of the singular bullets. Like, they don't exist. It's just the lines. I never figured out how to do this spot in the overmode run. It would work for like 20 seconds, and then you'd get tagged. I wonder if they intended that, because it's like, this pattern looks mean as hell. It seems like one of those ones that would like cause a ton of issues. Like, it's one of those ones where it's like you're in practice and you're like, oh cool, there's a safe spot, and then you practice the safe spot and it's neat, and then you do in a live run and just something goes wrong and it just doesn't work and everything's fucked. And then every run you're just like, I just, dear God, hope the safe spot works this time. That stuff's more scary than having to do hard dodges. Is like hoping the strat works. This is crazy. Man, yeah, that's nuts. So yeah, that's an actual gamer. It's so it's 9 now. That's probably gonna be a bit. That's gonna be it for me. We've made it through. Barely remembering stage 5, Mushi. We got our cheeky Maniac first clear. We got a cheeky original run. So here's the move now. I'm probably gonna make the video for Galuda 2. Hopefully put it Friday. Next game, I don't know what move will be. Uh I gotta learn Silver Gun before next Saturday. I don't think I'd get to a point where I could do a video on Silver Gun though before next Saturday. I'm like a Kai Katana could be cool. Raiden Fighters 2 for score looks fun, but I might do that one off because it'd be grinding score execution. Uh I don't know, there's so many games you could do. Let me get the Galuda 2 one out because it's been forever before I put out a video. I'm way behind. Been distracted. I've been working on. Yeah, there's so many. There's so much good shit too. I've been distracted. I've been working on my game. It's getting to a point where it's somewhat playable. Like I got rudimentary AI in there that enemy AI that does kind of what how I want the gameplay to be. And some of the problems I thought it would have actually are working out good. Like once I saw in motion, some shit works, so I'm stoked about that. Like yeah, so many games. Yo, what up? We cleared Maniac. It took 5.5 hour total. We did a cheeky original run. Both of the runs are cursed as hell. We labbed like stage 5, and then we went to the Steam port, and then we labbed stage 5, and then we did a run, and I didn't remember a single part of stage 5. Yeah. Yeah, Kiwi's root's sick. I'm gonna mess with it more and get it like really solid. Cause my run was pretty bad. It's a pretty funny run. It was just winging it kinda in the later stages. It went pretty good stage 1 to 4. And then we got the Galuda 2 clear, like right before I streamed, which I'm super happy about. Now I can actually do a video on that. We finally got the no miss without some stupid shit happening. Except some stupid shit did happen. We had a boss I've never seen before go from the top of the screen where it normally is and just ram directly at the very bottom. I had that in my clear run. I'm like, what the hell? I've never seen this before. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go work on game and then work on video. It should be this week. I'll pull it up real quick. It's one of the mid bosses, stage 6. It's this shit. So this shit usually, as soon as it dies, just stays at the top of the screen and then it gets to the next pattern. But it just bum rushed me. I'm like, what in the fuck? Why are you down here? It's like some movement flag that made it like go down into its position got like stuck. So it just kept moving downwards. Cause see, it's about to move. I think I killed it on the frame that's supposed to like the game tells it to like move downwards. I'm like, I was like, the run's over. I'm getting point blank by the boss. But but it worked out. We got it. Like without any stupid shit happening. I got Shin Saseri down a lot better. I got way better at that fight. Compared to DOJ Black Label, so Galuda 2, if you're playing it for score, game is psycho hard. It is really hard. If you're playing with Ageha or Tateha, it's a pretty hard cave game. If you are playing with Asagi, you fucking shred the game. There's still a lot of hard stuff. Like the dodging difficulty is way harder, even like for just survival. For like a lot of the patterns. I think it's easier than DOJ. The no miss drove me up the fucking wall because you have to be perfect, but like if you're just doing survival, anytime you die, you get refreshed on a ton of gems, and then Asagi just shreds the bosses. Like, look at... This is the final pattern. This is the kind of thing you see from Asagi. It's like, let's dodge that psycho final pattern we saw earlier. Or not. Or it just fucking dies. The run is full of stuff like that. Like, you just skip a lot of the fights. Like, this pattern's pretty hard. So it's weird because the stages are way harder. Or the stages are hard. You don't have to hyper manage. The resource management for like a Asagi run is way easier than hyper management in DOJ. DOJ stage 5 is way harder than anything in this. I think it's still good. Like Xy's still good for survival. It's just it is really like hard with like you just got one bomb in stock. Like that part hurts a bit. If you really want, like picking Shodia, picking shot is not that much different, but some sections are noticeably harder. But you can bomb spam. Yeah, it's really good. It's one of those like it's really hard and you're not frustrated at all. That stage is good. Yeah, the routing is easier, you're way more powerful, but you don't have any bailout. Yeah, don't even laser ever. I pretty much hold C the whole game on all the stages. It's just like on bosses are holding laser. Yeah, that would be the reason to not pick shot. Is dying during a boss, you come back and you're powered down completely with laser feels so fucking bad. I'm like, in hindsight, I think I should have done my DOJ video with Xy. Because I think it's weirdly more forgiving just on death. You don't have fucking power loss. Yeah, laser seems hard. And you go to Xy and you can now just do shit. That's tight. Yeah, if you should just copy the living shit out of that. If you want to do the laser one. There's so many good DOJ routes since it's so like there's so many people grinding it. If you find any survival tool of a cave game that's like specifically geared for survival, then they're gonna have the god first like one all. The first loop they're just gonna have so consistent that you just steal that shit even if you don't want to do a tool. I want to see how hard DOJ 2-all is. I want a game for next Shmup Slam. And last Shmup Slam I did DOJ 1-all. I think it'd be cool to do a DOJ 2-all for the next one. It's still cool doing like, yeah, I got my first clear with like fucking laser. Like nobody plays this ship. Got the clear of it. Yeah, lowest scoring 2-alls is a good way to do it. Lowest scoring 1-alls, you get people kind of like flubbing through the game, kind of like what we're doing with the original. But like low scoring 2-alls, that's where you got like the people who just care for survival. All right. All right, I gotta take off out of here now. Thanks everybody for popping in. It's been cool doing a cave one all on here. Yeah, I'm a big fan of low score stuff. You get through so many games. Like if we tried scoring Mushi Maniac right now, instead of a clear in 5.5 hours, it would have been like 40 plus. Yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks so much for everybody. I'll have the Galuda 2-1 eventually. Alright, good luck on all your runs.